Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today my group and I are going to explain on how to solve a question related to annuity. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Maisara binti Mawak Aiza and these are my group members.
Hi everyone, my name is Hana binti.
Hi, my name is Fazrul Aizam bin Roslan.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Daniel Koyum bin Masumi.
Let's begin our presentation by looking into the definition of annuity. What is annuity? Annuity is a series of payments, deposits, or withdrawals made at equal interval of times. Some of the examples of annuity used in real life are shop rental, life insurance policy, loan repayment such as houses and cars, and lastly, annual dividends received, for instance, from Tabung Haji and Amanah Saham Bumiputra. There are a few types of annuity. However, in this presentation, we will be focusing on the ordinary annuity certain. An ordinary annuity certain is a series of payments made at the end of a fixed payment period. The interest and the payment periods are of the same intervals. Now, let's take a look at the future value or accumulated value of annuity. It is the sum or total of all the future value of the periodic payments. On the other hand, present value or discounted value of annuity is the sum of all the present values of the periodic payments. These formulas will be explained by my group members later in the presentation.
Jonathan borrowed Rm 30,000 to fund a filmmaking course in South Korea. The education loan has an interest rate of 6.25% compounded monthly for 10 years.
Studying filmmaking in South Korea has always been my dream. Rm 30,000 though, that's no small amount. If I really want this, I'll need a loan, and I'd better understand exactly what I'm signing up for.
First, we need to find the monthly repayment, and in order to do that, we are going to use the formula of A equal to R multiplied with 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative n and divide by I. A is equal to present value or discounted value of annuity, and R is equal to periodic payments, while I is equal to K over M, which is periodic interest rate, and lastly, N is equal to MT, and it represents the term of investment, saving, loan or debt. Now let's list out all the given information before we start calculating. Here it says Jonathan borrowed 30,000, so that is our A, and it also says that the education loan has an interest of 6.25%, which is K, and for this part we have to divide the interest rate with 100. And then we have to find the N and I by substituting the given information into its formula. The final answer for N is equal to 120, and the final answer of I is equal to 1 over 192. Here is the calculation. First, we are going to substitute all the given information that we list out just now in the formula given. So we will get 30,000 is equal to 89.06297981R. And then we exchange the place of R, so it will be R is equal to 30,000 divided by 89.06297981. And the final answer of R is equal to 336.84.
So, for question B, how much total interest will Jonathan pay? To answer this question, we must know the formula of the interest, which is R equal to N times R minus A. N is the interest, N is the term of loan, R is the periodic payment, and lastly A is the present value. So, in this question, it is given that N equal to 120, R equal to 326.834 cents, and A equal to 30,000. Insert all of this information will be inserted into the formula, which equal to I equal to 120 times 336.84 and minus 30,000. Then we will get the value of 10,420.80 cents. There we go. The total interest that Jonathan has to pay is 10,420.80 cents.
Now, imagine Jonathan skips the first 5 payments while job hunting. How much should he pay in the 6th month to catch up? Let's take a closer look at how we could solve this situation. The formula that we need to use is S equals to R times 1 plus I to the power of N minus 1 divided by I. S is accumulated value, I is monthly interest rate, N is period of time, and R is monthly payment. From previous question, we know that R is 336.84, K is 0.00625, M is 12, and I is equal to 1 over 192. So, based on the info, all we need left is amount of n. Therefore, we need to know the value of n first. N represents the number of months that Jonathan missed, which is 6 months. We use 6 instead of 5 because we need to include and calculate the total from the first to the 6th month. So, n is 6. Therefore, the calculation is calculated as the same as below. So, in the 6th month, Jonathan should pay RM2,047.54 in total to catch up the payment. Moving on to the next question. After 6 years, he lands a big project and wants to repay the remaining loan. How much is the remaining balance? To solve this question, the formula that we need to use is A is equal to R times 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative n divided by I as shown as below. A represents value of annuity, meanwhile I represents interest, N is period of times, and R is the monthly payments. To solve this question, we need to jot down all the information that we already had, which is R is 336.84, K is 0.00625, M is 12, and I is equal to 1 over 192. So, from the information that we have, we need to find the amount of T to calculate the new N. Based on the question, Jonathan already paid 6 years from 10 years payment. Therefore, the total remaining years is 4 years to repay the loan. N is equal to MT, so 4 times 12 is equal to 48. Next, we put all the info inside the formula as shown as below. And the final answer is the total that Jonathan has to pay to repay the remaining loan accumulated to RM14,272.99.